Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Off Axis Builds. We got the Monday meetup. Here we're going to be discussing the upcoming video on this Wednesday and a few other things I'm doing on the project and any questions that come up throughout the week or whatever on this car. So what I've been working on, or what this video is going to be about, is insulating the front trunk area. Now I'm not putting in a stock trunk lining and all that, you know, the cardboard and all that. Obviously, if you guys have been following my channel, I have 2 5-gallon gas tanks in there, and I'll show you here in a minute how I set it up. So I'm completely customizing that whole trunk area, and which in turn I'm not able to use any of the stock carpeting or cardboard or anything that's in there except for the stock wire cover. Anyways, we'll take a look at it and show you the process of what I did, and you guys can check out the Wednesday video on how I installed it. Alright guys, let's get her done. Alright guys, so this is the gas tank setup that I went with. I wanted a 10-gallon gas tank setup, but I didn't want to go with a stock one. So I went ahead and got 2 5-gallon aluminum gas tanks. I had them attached in the middle with some aluminum piping. And then down the bottom here, I'm going to have them come back together so they drain together. So I have the mounted to this plate that I custom made for these gas tanks, so they kind of sit at a good angle to drain. So anyways, this Wednesday video is going to be on installing this carpet padding. If you saw some of my other videos on what I did with the carpet, so I put down this stuff that is called peel and seal. I lined this whole area the best I could, and it kind of fills in, you know, some of the voids and whatnot. And then on top of that, I put a let's see if I can find it here. Put this stuff. Okay, it's used for duct work. You wrap it around the ducts. It kind of helps insulate the ducts and kind of does a little bit of soundproofing, but more of an insulator. And then on top of that, I put this jute material, it's just like fibrous material that you can use to put underneath rugs. It has a rubber backing on it. Let's see if I can find a little piece of this for you. So it has this rubber backing on it, which is really nice, easy to glue to. It's about 3/16 thick. So I had this thing about 3/16 thick, and then this stuff, which is about 3/16 thick. So all in all, I got probably, I want to say about 5/8 build up with those 2 pieces and the peel and seal stuff. So anyways, that's kind of what the trunk's going to look like. In the middle here, I'm going to be putting an air tank. And I've already painted it red to kind of match the rest of the theme that's going on. See that right there? So that air tank's going to be for the front air shocks. And then I also have a spot to be able to plug a hose in to fill up my tires. I'll put a gauge on here and then come off with all the fittings and everything I need to control my air shocks. So that is, in a nutshell, what I'm going to be doing in this trunk. I like everything center. That's just kind of what I'm going with on this build. So that's the reason why I put a filter up here. I have a check valve there so air can go in, gas cannot come out. Okay. Because obviously you do want air to fill these tanks as they drain. Otherwise you'll vapor lock them where it won't drain. And then this fill valve, or excuse me, fill port sits right underneath the hood, and it'll be nice and centered in the whole car. Right now these things aren't set where they're going to be sitting right now, you know, so it's just slightly off center. But anyways, that's the gist of it. Another fun little thing that I built is this. Let's see if I can get it out of here. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be my custom hood prop. So I can put it right there on that little bar, and then the hood will lean on that. So it's kind of neat. Something different. I wanted something that, you know, no one else had. So that's what this whole car is all about. Anyways, let's get over to the question and answers, guys. All right, guys. So I don't know if you could see these exhaust tips that I have here. I had a question about them. You know, actually someone commented that they said they really liked them. These actually are off of a motorcycle. Well, they would go on a motorcycle. I ordered them off of Amazon. I think they were like, I want to say $30 each. And then I went ahead and welded up a Y in here and attached it to the stock, or not stock, but the exhaust that you would get on a Baja Bug of some sort. They sound really good. They come with a baffle, so you can kind of tune it. I don't have the baffle with me, but the baffle slides right in here, and you can have basically 3 different tunes on it. You can have it fully baffled, you can pull it out, and there's a cap on it. You can take the cap off, put that back in, and have that sound, or you can have it fully open. Right now, I'm running them fully open. It's a little loud, but again, I'm in the garage, so it's obviously going to be a little bit louder in the garage. So I found these on Amazon. You know, sky's the limit with what you could do with exhaust systems. Originally I had 2 open pipes there. I think they were like 2-inch, 2.5-inch, somewhere in there. Those were just way too loud. I needed some sort of baffling. In here, there is actually some baffling, just the way they're built. So you check out that other video I had. I believe it's engine startup. It's where I had the other exhaust on it, and you can hear the sound on that one. I like the sound of it, but it was just way too loud for a daily driver. With these, I can tune them, and if I feel like it's too loud, obviously I could throw the baffles in. So there's that. I also had another question about this rear window, whether or not I put a gasket on it or cocked it. Yeah, I put a gasket on it. You can watch that video on how I installed it, coming up in about a week, I believe it is, or 2 weeks. But yes, I put a gasket on this, and I was gonna caulk it, but I don't think it needs it. I really don't think it needs it, because once everything's squished down, I think it seals it nicely. But we'll see when rain hits it, obviously, and I'm hoping it, you know, it won't leak when rain hits it, but we'll see. So anyways, that's that. So thanks guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit me up with some questions on this guy, and I'll tell you all about it. Remember guys, it's built, not bought. See you on Wednesday. All right guys.